Just like that, guys. Mom's gone. Birthday's over. Although my mom still has a day left on her driving trip with my brother, so she's not officially back yet. First, look at Kimmy, how cute Timmy is. Second, just look at the bag. Look at his cart. A while ago, we stopped watching My Dress Up Darling. It kind of became just very about the cosplay, which was cool at first, but then like they started explaining like how cameras work, and like it just got weird. And Byron kind of
awkwardness of it was what made the shit.
Right,
and then it started going away from it. It was like, not a big deal.
Yeah, so Byron kind of reads the manga on and off, but there was this funny part that he wanted to show me, and it's all based about like misunderstandings. He's buying energy drinks, and she thinks he's buying something else. And then like he walks by her, and like she didn't look at what he was buying, and I'm like, just look down.
She was in shock.
Just look down.
The thing is, he wasn't even kneeling in front of those. She just looked to the right of him and was like, oh my god, that's what he wants? Like, no, what he wants is in front of him.
He even left and she could have just looked at the bag. When I just took Tim Tam out a minute ago, I had like my jacket on and my hat on and everything. I came back in and I was like, it's not really that hot. So when we leave, I'm just going to wear my light jacket. I just looked over at Byron and I noticed that he has his Akatsuki hat on. And I'm like, I didn't wear mine. Oh, it was a little warm for me.
Yours is thicker, so.
That it is thicker, but I'm going to miss it in a couple weeks when it's gone for good. So, because normally around my birthday, I have to stop wearing it as much. My worst fear almost came true, guys. When I was about to take Tim Tam out, I wanted to see what it did feel like outside. Open the door, and Tim Tam just right onto the back patio. And then when I went to try to get close to him with the leash, he went out by the tree, and I was like melting down. Byron's like, let me go get a bone. And I'm like, come back, Tim Tam. And he's just looking at me like, I don't want to come back because I know I'm going to get in trouble. But now Dad's throwing bones at me, so maybe I should come back.
Yeah, right.
We're out for another weekend of deliveries. Alright, guys, we barely made it off the plateau, and we already got our first order. The first half of it's from Five Guys, and the second half of it is from something garlic, I think. Between our first 3 weeks of delivery and the rest of my birthday money, we officially have fulfilled Gojo's money. So, Dodo for Gojo is officially done. As far as for Gojo personally, we're probably still going to call it that, though, until the con. Because I was trying to think of something for Kakashi, but it would be like cash for Kosh, and that just sounds not as cool. It is crushed garlic. That's the other one. Kind of wonder if they're going to the same house or if they're actually two different orders. I brought my manga. I gotta catch up on my mangas. My mom bought me 4 new ones for my birthday. One from each series. I was like, I gotta read Yuji's before we meet Yuji because he's gonna sign his, and I can't read it once he signs it. First time I've ever delivered to a hotel, guys. Never done that before. If you missed the day after my birthday, we had also talked about my brother for my birthday actually bought my autograph, photo, and quote from Steve Bloom. So he's also officially paid for it. So excited. My sister actually bought me the Gojo Funko head for my wall when we meet Gojo. And also my mom, on top of buying me the mangas, bought me the Spike one, which actually came in by surprise yesterday. Oh my god, Spike!
Yeah.
Wait, I thought he wasn't coming yet!
Yeah, he wasn't supposed to come until next week, but apparently he came here today.
Oh, he came the day after my mom left!
Yeah. Only she stayed 1 extra day.
That's so cool! Look at Spike! Yeah, so we were on the back of this apartment building. And we're like, where are we? Apparently it's those apartments. So Byron's just gonna run through the little middle gap area and drop off the smoothie. Somebody got an Emerald City smoothie. God, we have not had Emerald City smoothies. Guys, I miss Dan to Dan. I used to like Gigi. Now I love Akaroon. I didn't take the proper attention to it when we had it, and now I miss it. And I don't think it's coming back to like next year, so it's gonna be quite a while for the Dan to Dan. We're at this place called Mommy's Kitchen. 2 weeks ago, we drove by it. Oh, it's funny. There's 2 people picking up orders at the same time. We drove by it and we talked about it because Byron ordered from it. It looked like just like a house that maybe they converted into a restaurant. Yeah, no, apparently it looks like they run the restaurant out of the house. Oh, this food, this little place must be amazing because we have to go to Kirkland, which is like Not near us at all. Yeah.
30 minutes away is the drive.
Must be amazing food.
Yeah.
Byron just texted me. He finally found it. So guys, so Byron's at these apartments 30 minutes away delivering that food.
Just finished a delivery in this apartment building. This place is huge. When I got off the elevator, there was no number that matched on the sign. And the woman said, just keep going down. It takes a while, but you'll get to it because the numbers counted down and I had to go up. It's like the movie Backrooms in here.
One of his songs started like right before he left. I didn't know how long he was going to be gone. So I've been sitting here like just total silence. When my mom was here, we actually added some of like our old music that we used to listen to, like NSYNC, Backstreet, Hanson, the Wobble. Apparently the people at our work really like Wobble. We added that in so that it wasn't just all Byron's music, my music, which is mostly Big Lug and Yuri, and then my mom's music. What if you guys did watch, my mom did learn the blah blah from Dracula. So like her new thing is blah blah ma. So she keeps calling me with that while they were driving. I actually just got into Illinois. So they're stopping right outside, I think, Chicago. And then tomorrow they'll be going Chicago to Virginia. We were taking my brother around different places in Seattle. We had the music on, but we had it turned down, like, low. We were only going to be in the car for so long. We were all talking. Like, we didn't want to go with my mom where we had multiple days. So we just kind of, like, let the music play or whatever. My text tone is Guy from the video game, as you guys have heard, be like, here I come, Kokashi, you know. And so randomly, like, the music's like super low, and then all of a sudden my phone like yells, like tops level, like, here I come, Kokashi. And my brother was like, the hell was that? Like, he's like, that's random. And I'm like, oh, sorry, that's my text tone. Is that true, Kakashi? Is that really how it works? Don't move, you won't spread the poison. But then we'll just let you bleed out more so the poison gets out of you? Take Kakashi's word for it, because, I mean, he would know. Look, guys, Brian has finally made it back to me.
So, that place is impossibly huge. I was saying on the clip how I felt like that movie Backrooms, where you just open up to a space that doesn't make sense how big it is. So, first off, it says I had to enter in through the garage where one of the elevators were broken. So I went to one of the elevators. Oh, it was out of order. The person texted said, hey, one elevator's out of order, but he wasn't clear on which one it was. So I went to one and I tried to code it into where he's like, oh, sorry, not that one, the other elevator. So I had to walk to the other elevator. The code still didn't work. So I was like, hey, sorry, the code's still not working. He's like, oh, you gotta do, there's a thing next to it called latch. It was a round little box. Looks like something you're supposed to tap a card on. I touched with my finger and the numbers came up. So it wasn't even the same, like the other one's a call box and the other one's to enter in the door.
Oh,
like a door
God,
code.
okay.
So I'm like, okay, I got it. And then I tried to enter in the code, but it's like a 7-digit code. And I typed in the first 3 digits. I had to check it again. Then it went away. So I had to wait for it to reset. I finally got on an elevator, go up to 6th floor. I get off an elevator. The apartment is like, let's say 690, right? Mm-hmm. The signs only go up to 680. I'm like, what does this mean? And so I'm walking down, like, I was like, maybe it is down here. I walked down, numbers went lower. So I started at 670 and it went to 660. And I saw a woman who's a nurse. She was walking by. I was like, hey, is there an apartment 690 here? She's like, yeah, this place is huge. Keep going. Eventually you're gonna see a sign that has those numbers. I know it's confusing because it goes down, but it's gonna turn left and it'll go up again. Oh my God. So I finally found the thing. The app wasn't working well because I didn't have signal in the building that well.
Got another order too on the way back because we do that all the time in the world. Guys, you guys want to go to the DIY Tea Lab? That's not where we're going. Byron's actually going to Izel's Famous Chicken. Tonight was going to be more of a chill night because we don't want to go too hard. We ended up in Kirkland. But we didn't want to go too hard because, you know, we just spent a week with my mom. Our main goal when we started this was to just get at least Gojo paid for. So that's kind of why we were like, let's just take a chill, like do a little bit smaller, try to stay local. And yet we ended up in Kirkland. Apparently we have 2 orders from the chicken place. So Byron's dropping off the first one, which is to this massive, look at this, like that's crazy. So what gets me is the porch and just the highness of the houses. Got cold, so I put my AC this way, and our pass from Anime Washington is just going nuts. Our last place, the little Mexican restaurant. Byron got it as he was coming out of the last place, but he was like, let's just grab one more, and then we're done, because we're still up in Kirkland. So we still gotta drive home. Y'all, we drove in the car with my mom at least every day except for the second day. So at Thursday, Byron had to go to office to tie up all his stuff before, you know, his vacation or whatever. So me and my mom did like all of our food shopping and all that. But every other day after that, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, never played Hard Work. We even ran through almost all of our music, never played Hard Work. One time it was at the last song on the list. We're sitting here, he's delivering the food for the last call. Hard Work. It became like the running joke. Like, I was like, Byron, I really think your car does not like Hard Work. Plays it every day on my phone when we be walking, whatever. I'll be getting ready. It's be playing Hard Work. And I think Byron got lost because I sent him that way. But then I just saw him go that way. It is KFC. Thought we were trying to get one over on them. And KFC, Byron's getting gazelles. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce it. Sent to the house because it was one of our orders and it smelled so good. But I don't eat their chicken. So we came, but we both had to go to the bathroom. My mom called and wanted to talk while she was walking Chet. So we had to stay on the phone with her, but out here, so like we both went in and out and I had to look to see what I wanted. So I'm like, I think they thought we were to like get one over on them and not like order. It's ezels, not gazelles. I was like, darn, they didn't gazelles tonight. Wait, no, that doesn't sound right.
Fresh gazelle. Can't believe.
We were looking up something about Wimby. So I typed it in because I'm like, oh, if I look it up by him, I won't see the score because I was going to look it up when we got home. They beat OKC 111-103 in Oklahoma.
In a game 7. Oh my God.
Wow, so it's gonna be Knicks versus Spurs. So originally when we were gonna come home, we were gonna play Sims after we ate. But we came home a little bit later and now it's like already like 10 by the time we finished eating. So we're gonna just play some Sims tomorrow. We're back after like 3 weeks off and Edward has finally aged up. And apparently he inherited his mom's morning swims.
Yes.
And he's outside the door panicking. Probably so many carrots. Those are a whole night of alternative music. Don't let me down, Esme. Yes! Jesper, the king of the vampires.
Jesper, the king.
That'd be hilarious. But his last name was like, quote, the king of the vampire. We have 0 kids that look like her right now. Oh, he's so cute! We're gonna watch some My Hero Academia and probably some more Bleach. We're almost finally done with the bounce. It was interesting at first, but then it started getting a little long, but now we're actually finding ways to take care of them, so that's good. My Hero Academia.
Bakugo.
Bakugo. He beat Todoroki. I got it, look at that, I got it. But he beat him, and kind of hoping he'd win.
All the games are done. Now they're going to get their nicknames, their hero names.
They get to pick their names?
Let's pick your own hero.
Icy Hot.
Oh my God.
I know it's what's his name called too,
yes.
but I like it. Fizz is so cool.
The guy is so angry all the time.
So mad.
Won against Todoroki, and Todoroki didn't use his full power, so he's upset that no one thinks he's best.
Look, he froze. He got nervous. He was like, oh no.
A nice little wrap up to their version of the tuning exams.
I will say I did actually like it better than tuning exams. Again, granted, Naruto's tuning exams were like 100 years ago, so that's probably why it's a little bit more. But I kind of liked it. It moved a little bit better. Saw a little bit more. It wasn't so dragged out.
Between all different students.
Lloyd from Spy Family. Yeah, we found out tonight that apparently Lloyd voiced Eraserhead in season 1. We went back and listened to it. Does not sound like him at all. Eraserhead's My Hero. Next weekend is going to be our second to last weekend for Jojo for Gojo, or Cash for Kashi. Byron actually said it earlier, like, you can't spell Kakashi without Cash or something like that. I don't know, I cannot shorten Kakashi's name.
I said Kakashi.
Kakashi? Oh, sorry, it was Kakashi. Well, Cash for what?
Oh, okay, I said Cash for Kakashi, and you can't spell Cash without Kakashi.
But you said one for Ichigo, and I was trying to think of it, and I'm like,
it's just the same thing as Gojo's Dodo for Ichigo, or Ichigo Go for the Dodo, or something like that.
Everyone have a great week. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you guys then. Everyone stay safe out there, kind to each other, be yourself, And we'll see you guys then. And it won't look like my birthday anymore. Maybe. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. I really should have my mom take it down before she left because I don't want to take it down. It's the end of my birthday then. Night, guys.